Why are you so upset? Because you headbutt the microphone again as we went to break?
No.
He's like blaming it on me, like as if I'm the one that put it there.
You've had a tough week.
We could have just made it through and went into the break and everything been fine. But old Giggles McGee over here stopped the show and
because I stopped the show. Really? I was going into break.
Dude, you got to stop doing this because it's become like a problem with
the mic doesn't move like everybody else's mic.
Dude, it's crazy. It doesn't move different. It's in this, and you've done this now multiple times where you've just gone absolutely been a battering ram.
Did you see me look around to see?
You're like, God, I hope not. Yeah.
Wait, watch me look around. Watch look.
I hope nobody saw that. Because you knew immediately. And the red light's on.
Not the eye.
It's incredible. Take a break.
I looked at you first, but I forgot. I should have been looking over at Giggles.
Look at that smile. A1 smile.
She got her revenge for you doing the squeaky voice earlier.
No.
Somehow. You know why? Because karma works.
What do you mean?
Schmeeth and Schmolnick says 15-yard penalty for targeting.
You were literally this emoji with the eyes.
How many times are you going to do that where you hit the microphone?
Because look.
Oh, so it does move.
No, but it doesn't move like this one doesn't move.
Leroy.
Right here.
Leroy.
There we go.
Let's be real.
Unbelievable. Headlines brought to you by Doral Kia, home of the Pricito, our lowest price. Visit us at Doral Kia or DoralKia.com. Heat lose last night, 118-108. They had a tough shooting night. Here was what Eric Spoelstra had to say after the game.
You know, we made a good comeback there at the end, but through three quarters, there was more discouragement from our missed shots that was affecting our concentration level and resolve defensively. Particularly, in that second quarter and then probably through 7 or 8 minutes of that third quarter, that's where we really pride ourselves in being able to hold the fort, find a different way, a different solution, just buckling down, concentrating and defending the way we're capable of. Not to say that we would have gotten stops, but we had several breakdowns, and then you could feel our lack of resolve from the discouragement of missing shots.
I mean, I get them, and I know that's always where you're going to default. You guys missed a lot of shots. I mean, it was a lot of three-pointers.
It couldn't have been any more opposite than the game before.
It was. If there was ever regression to the mean, like that was that game. After you broke a record, they're like, yeah, cool, dude. That's not going to happen this game.
So why does this team always struggle when Khalil leads the team at 3-point?
I don't know. That's a weird thing.
It's a weird
thing. That's a weird
So if
thing.
he's on his 3-point game, nobody else is.
Dude, he had some moves yesterday. He had that pullback three where he had the garden gnome on him. That was cool. But then he had that finger roll over AD. I was like, whoo!
Goodness.
Wow. Very impressive. Very impressive. Panthers are back on the ice tonight. They take on the Nashville Predators. Please win. That's it. I need the Panthers to win. I'm tired of this nonsense. Giannis Antetokounmpo, if you guys are just joining, got sent for an MRI. Shams has reported this morning that he is out 2 to 4 weeks. Wink. That's the official injury report.
When's the trade deadline?
Not till February.
Oh, okay. So
not till February.
Too soon. He might have peaked too soon.
Well, maybe. Or maybe he's just like, wink. Maybe what's really straining him is all this stress on the unknown. Dade South says, so is the microphone. Barry Jackson reports that the Marlins are seeking a veteran bat when they go to the winter meetings.
A cheap veteran bat?
Yeah, they say they're going to spend a little. I would hope so. I'm going to get like $70 million in revenue sharing. $70 million for existing. Go get me Pete Alonso for a year. Bruce.
Face the other way. Face that way.
Bruce. Bruce.
There you go.
Yeah, that way.
Get me Pete Alonso for you. You're getting $70 million for being a cheapskate last year. I want Polar Bear. I want him.
We should put like a little Marlins Park with an arrow, and then put Kaseya Center,
Mm-hmm.
and then put
You can put right here.
B-
North.
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 You know who's a free agent?
Who?
JT Realmuto.
You want him back?
Yeah, I'd take him back.
And then we'd have to move
Then put Augustine Ramirez at first.
to first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He probably don't want to come back here, though.
Why?
I don't think it ended on the greatest terms. But not a bunch of
Because
different people.
here,
now.
a lot of players, it doesn't end well down here, because the only reason why they get rid of them is because they don't want to pay them. And it's not like they're always asking for big time contracts.
Mhm.
They just don't. You know what I mean? So if he really wanted to be here and he was trying to work something out to be here, and they just dumped him because they didn't even want to have the conversation, I think that could leave a sour taste.
Yeah, they also got, what do they get for him? Oh, they got Sixto for him.
I remember when it happened to me, I wasn't mad at the decision that the team made. I was mad because you thought that the next guy was going to be better than me. I was insulted by that.
They list a first baseman available via WAR. Top first baseman, Pete Alonso. Josh Naylor re-signed with Seattle. I would have loved to get him back. Another guy we let go. He was so immature.
I mean,
He injured himself playing a knife game in the minors.
what was he, 20-something years old?
He can't be that
Like,
stupid.
we
He can't
really?
God,
Oh, I'm sorry.
can't
You
get
just weren't on
anything.
TV, mister. I'm carrying a cake down the street.
Future, you can't be playing knife games with somebody's hand in the minor leagues.
We played Fruit Ninja in the parking lot.
I don't have to swing a bat.
Okay, you're making you're mixing maturity with job.
He's good.
Like, what does one have to do with the other?
Josh,
Like, you would think.
I love
Hold
to
on.
have Josh
Let's see.
Naylor.
You would think that depending on the position one has
Hmm?
in this world, that he would better understand how to handle his position.
Josh Bell's available. You want
Correct.
him back?
Correct?
Hmm?
Correct? Okay. Okay. Look around the world. Is that the case? So why do we expect 19, 20-year-olds to be so much better at it?
To play the knife game?
Why do we expect 19 or early 20-year-olds to be better humans than the people that have been on this earth for over 50 years?
Carlos Santana's available. He's 40.
Tell him bring his guitar.
Luis Arias, bring him back, play first base. Yeah, you're into that, Dan Day? We need a power hitter, though, dude.
Yeah, we don't need singles.
That guy's always on base.
He is always on base. I understand.
He
First
was
ball to
always on
every-
base
it's like-
when they shipped him.
They did, but they need some bop, dude. Like, I need somebody who can hit some dingers on this team. You know, unless Marcy's gonna like take it up in the power. I don't know.
Well, keep in mind, there's a lot of guys last year got banged up. So you lost a lot
Conine
of
got
that.
hurt. Well, they were saying too they could get an outfielder and then put Conine at first base, like his pops. Bless you, dude.
Stowers making a comeback.
Yeah, well, I don't know what's going to go on there because he's apparently they're apparently in negotiations for an extension, but they're not very close.
$50 million is not very close.
No, it's not close. man.
You're never close when you're negotiating with the why does everybody think, oh,
They just got 70.
But when does Bruce? I got to ask you, Bruce. When do you want to do something that's just a little fun, baby? You know, like you had Jeter here. He was a sourpuss, all right, stick in the mud. But even Laurie every once in a while felt froggy. I remember the great Carlos Delgado free agency frenzy. Now, it was a crazy contract. I can't believe Carlos Delgado signed it because it was backloaded. The first year he got paid like $4 million. And then like the rest of the years were monsters. So of course, what happened? They had Carlos Delgado for a year, then he got traded to the Mets. That's what happened. But that year, Leroy, 2005, sneaky good year. Sneaky good year. I loved having Carlos Delgado here. I just want, like, give me some bop on this team. Go get me the polar bear. What's the problem?
the money.
Just give him a big fat 1-year deal.
Why do you think people will take that? Like you're making an assumption if you offer it that they're going to take it. Nobody wants a damn 1-year contract.
Sometimes that's what's been
No,
in MLB.
nobody wants a 1-year contract.
Here's the thing.
Oh my goodness.
We're going for a shortage, or we're going for a work stoppage possibly next year. Schmeeth and Schmolnick. Tobin is Carlos Del Gordo. Such a bastard, dude. I hate you so much. Respect your game, though.
Yeah.
Point for Twitcher.
You're going to a work stoppage next year, okay? So Pete Alonso, like we don't know, you don't even know what the CBA landscape's going to be, Pete Alonso. So you come down here.
Well, I know one part of the landscape that's always going to be consistent.
Hmm.
Marlins don't have any money.
We
There
got
you go,
money.
sir.
We're getting $70 million.
That don't mean nothing.
Let's use some of that
You
dough.
got a mortgage.
Slice it off, baby. Just a little slice off, a little piece.
No.
Think of all the Mets fans who are going to come here to watch the polar bear play for the fish. And you could pay him in fish.
I would love to see you own a team.
That's literally what Loria did. Every 3 years, he's like, big splash this year, boys. It only really bit him
And
when
then
it came
trade
to
him by the All-Star break.
that was his great scheme. He got away with it. What did he get? Over $1 billion.
Yeah.
You know? Like, did anybody not answer for their crimes more than that guy? Guy sat here. What was his reward? A world championship and $1 billion. And art.
All right.
That's what we got.
All right.
So I'm just saying, one time, let's just give him. We call up Scott Boras. Okay, what do we get? $70 million? I don't know how to use. This may be not great economics. Is it a write-off? Can we just go like, hey, we're going to give you half of our $70 million, $35 million for the polar bear to play here this year, right?
I mean, they didn't pay it cash for the team, right?
Hmm?
You have
Well, we got lots of investors. I understand, but
and they all got all.
this is all you got to do. You put Bendix on the call, and Bendix just has to tell him, polar bear, babe. We're going to hurt the Mets, which will help us in the division. This is a great move. I don't understand why no one's thinking of this.
Because the money part of it.
I understand, but we just do a 1-year deal, maybe an option for second.
Why do you think a player
Mhm.
wants to sign a 1-year deal?
There's a work stoppage coming next year, right? So you don't know what the landscape of the lay of the land is going to be. So what
Even less.
if there's max?
What if something happens to where they put a salary cap on
Mhm,
something or something along those lines? You want to already have your contract.
maybe
So maybe even more of a reason why they want to sign a long-term
maybe
deal.
Alonso's disgruntled that they haven't locked him up to this point already. They've let him linger all this time. All these home run derbies that I've won for you, and so maybe he just feels some type of way about it. But you want to know what? Maybe him and I don't know if he has a Mrs. Polar Bear. Maybe they would like the sunshine instead of that rat ass New York summer. Have the ocean here, not some stupid little river. I think it'd be a great time. Who wants to live in Queens?
You sound ridiculous.
I don't think I do, dude. I think I'm making all the sense in the world. We did this with Carlos Delgado, and it almost worked. We did it with Pudge Rodriguez, and it worked. That 1-year deal.
Okay, but you have to have something substantial around him.
We got
If
no.
that
I think this I think this is the makings of a good team. I do. I really do. Between Stowers
Just
and
because you
Marcy,
say I really do.
I really do.
you
No, I'm
still-
not being a jackass about this. The one
Yes,
thing,
you are.
dude, Leroy, we got some boppers. All we need, we got some good hitters. Okay, we got Stowers, we got Marcy. We're getting Conine back. I love our up the middle with Otto Lopez and Xavier Edwards. Corner, I'm a little on Connor Norby. Like, I don't really know about him yet. All of a sudden,
He's
I'm
young.
not that young. It's not
What's
that young. It's not that young.
Mid-20s?
I honestly, I wouldn't. Who I couldn't stand anytime he stepped up to the plate was Graham Pauley. But I'll tell you one thing about Graham Pauley. You know what about him?
What?
Plays a mean hot corner, dude. A mean hot corner.
What do you think? What was their payroll this year?
Nothing.
What, 40 million?
And I think like a quarter of it went to Stan, and the other was to Sandy.
Okay.
They no one's making money on this team.
So you're saying they should at least get to like 50 million.
Come on, baby. Yeah, that's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
And we got Ramirez behind the plate. I think, dude, you stick a polar bear in the middle of this lineup, we got something. Maybe we're going to weaken the Mets. All right, this East is here for the taking. I'm telling you. The Braves are on the downswing. The Phillies are losing some people. I think it's here for the taking. This Bruce Sherman needs to wake the hell up. Bruce! Bruce, and go get me the polar bear fat 1-year deal. I'm done talking about the Marlins. I apologize. I haven't talked about him in a little bit. Saw Barry Jackson's article. I was very excited about it. And really, I got to be honest with you, I don't know how much I want Rhys Hoskins. Like, because I'm looking at like the middle of this list. Like when we go to 5 below, Rhys Hoskins, Donovan Solano used to be here. He's still playing. Respect, dude. 38 years old. Donovan Solano. He used to play here. Josh Bell, we could get him back. That's probably who we're going to end up back with, huh? Josh Bell. Remember him and Berger?
Jeez, Josh Bell. It's been a minute. Oh, I remember. He's not an intangible.
That's right.
And he had a country accent.
That's right.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind Josh Bell back. I like Josh Bell.
I remember that throwing me off. Way off.
I know this sends with me getting Josh Bell, and I'll like it. They'll be like, yeah, okay, you want a polar bear? Here's Josh Bell. Again with Josh Bell? All right. Just do one irresponsible thing, please. Anyway, take a break. Back after this.